Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Event Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? To guide your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Event Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabs stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long to this.
This is where we take the final, this on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
It's Tuesday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Murayo Afolabi. As always, I have the ladies with me. YK in the building.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good to have you. YK, Nima was in leopard skin yesterday and today.
She was?
Yes.
Where?
You guys are in sync. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I had a wardrobe malfunction this morning.
Away.
Yes.
Very difficult to believe.
I came out. Can you imagine? It never happens in the house. It's always when you are outside. I can't do anything about it. My village people are after me. They can't catch me.
They can't catch me. That's true. No, they have failed.
They can't catch me now.
They have failed.
The zip was. I had to break the zip. And sew it.
Hey, wait. Where did you get needle from? Makeup?
The makeup.
Okay.
They also helped me sew it.
Wardrobe, yeah.
So if I.
It rips off on set.
No, it will rip. You understand? It can't rip off on set. It's just that to pee now.
Anyway, yeah, you hold it till you're done with the show. Sorry about it. Don't drink too much of that. Yeah.
As you say, I'm down reaching for it. Village people.
You don't win them from January to December. Maka, how are you doing?
They have been running after this morning.
Maka, how are you? Let me greet Maka.
Fine, thank you, my darling. I'm fine. Like, I can't believe I was just saying this morning to PC that next week is Christmas. Can't they postpone it? I'm not ready.
Yes, ended.
I'm not ready for this Christmas. I'm not ready. It's as if like I just have, I'm having anxiety. Like I still have a lot on my plate. So I'm like having a bit of anxiety, but I think I'll be fine.
Dry Christmas. This is a dry Christmas. You know, in England they have white Christmas.
It's dry Christmas. And you know when the Christmas is dry, when the gifts are getting smaller and smaller. Yeah. The Christmas gifts I've been receiving are just
talking about gifts.
Oh, you have even received. I've not even received any. They're coming in small packages.
Have you received? Yeah, I've not received any gifts yet.
Christmas gift.
Obiajulu, Geneva in the building.
Yeah,
girlfriend in big things. But like, how was your trip?
It was amazing. Being a UN ambassador is not an easy feat. I really appreciated the opportunity to go and moderate conversations on sustainable development goals, and it was quite an intense panel. Aside from moderating, I also spoke on sustainable development in terms of the sustainable fashion line that I just launched. So it was more like trying to have conversations that would break down the global frameworks and bring it down to local impact, where people are feeling the impact in different areas, whether it's education, whether it's environment, eco-friendly, health, different places where local people are involved in this. They are the ones that would feel the impact at the end of the day. It was quite enlightening to meet a lot of people. Yeah, and it was fun. I had fun. The weather was very cold, but it was okay. But I want to quickly say that the venue for Guiding Light Assembly, that's the Igbo Christmas, has been moved to Parkview, Ikoyi, Guiding Light Assembly, and they have free tickets. So for people who want to attend with their families, it's okay to go. It's happening on Thursday, yes. Okay.
Cool. We run out of time. We can't. I'm okay. We have to go on a short break. There's no gist for me right now.
It's almost the same.
You got me this, so you got me this.
Oh, really?
My birthday from YK.
YK is kind.
YK is very kind.
The only person has not received a gift.
Spoil you. Don't worry. YK will spoil you.
Nice.
I haven't forgotten.
YK will spoil you. Okay, let's go. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll look at the front pages of the paper. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Let's start with The Nation as usual. Budget 2025 balances revenue, expenditure, and borrowing, says Wale Edun. EFCC ICPC recovered over 227.6 billion naira. The Nation shows strength at NMA. Trade unions, students got 124 CNG buses, says agency. 148 Chinese, 40 Filipinos, and 604 others in Lagos. Tinubu okays July season free train ride from Friday. Okay, which story are we taking?
I could start with the trade union.
Please.
Yes, so as part of steps to ease transportation of workers and students, the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, that's the PCNGI, Natural Gas Initiative, this year gave out 124 buses for mass transit. The CNG buses were also allocated to trade unions and National Association of Nigerian Students, that's NANS. So more states are joining the CNG scheme with increase in acquisition of buses and establishment of conversion centers. So the PCNGI Program Director, Chief Executive Officer, Engineer Michael Oluwagbemi, was the one who gave further insights. He said the main objective of the CNG initiative was mass transportation, which was already being achieved. He said about 124 CNG buses were allocated to trade unions and National Association of Nigerian Students nationwide. And the state-by-state report didn't capture all the states impacted and the impacts. They said in the case of the FCT, Niger and Nasarawa, additional 15 high-capacity buses were received through the Ministry of Transport partnership with 3 transporter unions transporting passengers from suburbs to Abuja City, to Nasarawa, to Kefi, Masaka, Inyanya, Niger, and FCT area. And he says we gave 30 buses to Lagos in the VI Aja route via local government-based transit company Iruland transport, also 20 CNG buses to Kogi State. So this is a detailed explanation of all the buses that have been given so far. This is in line with what the president is trying to do to ensure that there's sustainable transportation in the country, also would limit the impact and the reliance on fossil fuels and some of these things that we're talking about.
148 Chinese, 40 Filipinos, 1 Pakistani and 1 Indonesian are among suspects arrested by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The anti-graft operations also arrested 600 others in a raid on a 7-story building believed to be a haven for the fraudsters and is located at number 7 Oyin Jolayemi Street, Victoria Island. Yes, so yes, and the suspects,
When is a popular place?
Yes. So the suspects, they were arrested on December 10th. And for involvement in crypto fraud and other cyber crimes, They also stated that they had got that the building is known as the Big Leaf Building, and they had gotten a tip-off. And when they went to assess the building, the security personnel did not allow them, because that the building had police officers mounting and guarding the property, so they didn't have access. And that these people, the foreign syndicates, that they had fled Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. Saudi police initiated probe into their suspicion. Came to our Niger. They said that the entire property is equipped with high-tech, and that they've been recruiting young Nigerians to hack bank accounts and identities of wealthy individuals in different parts of the world. Yes, so they also said that they also train and teach people how to also do romance scams and all. And
that's what they call organized crime.
Organized crime, all types of financial crimes. There is a syndicate. And then they had gotten a tip-off from their neighbors that seen so much traffic going in and out of the building. And even the security personnel now told them that they should stop using the front gate, they should use the back gate. But yet, they got the tip-off. They've been surveilling them for a while now. And finally, they went to gather all of them. Because you guys can imagine what is happening. You'll be passing a building, you don't even know that there's a whole syndicate.
The of all of them in the punch. 792 of them.
Yes, that's a lot of people, yes.
And
gathered in one place.
And they said the accounts, the money goes to the foreigners' account. The Nigerians, they give them cash.
Yes. Wow. Yes. And then and then they also try to make you sign up to for an online investment online. So when you put the minimum to sign up is $35. So they talk to you. They give them. They seized lots of phone lines, and SIM cards from them. In fact, a lot of.
It's interesting. All right, let me take an update. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Adun, he was saying that the proposed federal government's 2025 budget will balance revenue, expenditure, and borrowing. According to him, he said, like governments around the world, they are concerned about achieving sustainability. And it's about creating balance between revenue, expenditure, and borrowing. Specifically, he was saying, of balancing the revenue, expenditure, and he stated that 2025 budget reflects administration's progress over the past 18 months, focusing on fiscal sustainability and growth of the economy. The minister highlighted the role of the private sector in our own economy and said that they are going to be the ones to drive growth, and we must provide an enabling environment for them to thrive. So that's good news to see how they're able to balance.
So from the president has ordered free train rides for commuters from Friday the 20th to the 5th of January. They're going to, all trains will be free. They had done this last year and they did it during the Salah. So after the FEC meeting, the Minister of Information gave them this information. It's just trying to cushion the effect for transportation.
To the villages.
Okay.
So, Amaka, you that you are traveling.
She's flying.
Free train ride.
FEC orders final adjustments as Tinubu presents Wednesday. Tax reforms will promote equity, says Tinubu. PSC promotes 11 police commissioners. Lukurawa, Defense Headquarters steps up intelligence gathering, plans special operation. And rising food prices drive inflation to 34.6% high. And Lukman crowned CAF Africa Best Footballer. Okay, which story?
I could start with the major headline. It's a lot, but I'll just take a few because of time. The federal government on Monday approved the 2025 budget proposal. This follows the Senate's endorsement of the medium-term expenditure framework 2025 to 2027 on November 22nd. President Tinubu will present the proposed 47.96 trillion budget to the joint session of the National Assembly on Wednesday. The exercise, earlier slated for Tuesday, which was supposed to be today, was postponed to allow the executive arm to make final adjustments to the budget. So a top management official of the National Assembly confirmed the postponement on Monday. It was further corroborated by the Minister of State for Agriculture, Sabi Abdullahi. Now, the Senate press corps journalist on Monday said the budget presentation has been postponed from Tuesday to Wednesday. The executive just needs to make 1 or 2 adjustments to the budget. He said previously, Senate President got announced during plenary that the president will present the budget on Tuesday, but now we understand what happened. So he said that the plenary will begin at 10:30 a.m. to allow senators convene in the Red Chamber before proceeding in a procession to the House House Chamber for the presentation. Said the forthcoming budget presentation is expected to align with the fiscal strategies outlined in this document, and the revised schedule underscores of ensuring all necessary refinements made to the budget before it's formally presented to. There's a lot of details that people can just take up the punch.
Okay, let's go on a very short break now. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us, Ubreta.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam. So
my 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one
At this point, I contest my jam.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take. I choose to close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah, but do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer, you're already almost naked.
You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Thanks for staying with us. So still on Punch, Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman was crowned African Player of the Year, while Super Falcons retained their Women's National Team of the Year award, and the goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie successfully defended her Goalkeeper of the Year title at the 2024 CAF Awards in Marrakesh, Morocco. Lukman's triumph made him the 7th Nigerian to win this prestigious award. In the category last year, it was Victor Osimhen that won the award. The Atalanta striker's remarkable year included 3 goals and 2 assists as Nigeria reached their 8th Africa Cup of Nations final in February, while his hat-trick secured the UEFA Europa Cup for Atalanta against Bayer in May. So congratulations to Lukman. It was a big story. He was in Zagbada speaking Yoruba to thank the audience and acknowledge his culture, which is interesting. But congratulations also to Chiamaka, who also retained her title of the best player of the year for Super Falcons.
Amazing.
So, okay, the military high command have announced plans to reintegrate surrendering bandits and terrorists operating in the northwest. It has deployed special forces to combat the Lakurawa terrorist group. They have the same method that they applied in the northwest. They are doing now in the northeast. They're not doing in the northwest. Operation Safe Corridor. They want to rehabilitate them, those that will surrender, and then so they're going to hand them over to their state governments, and then try and rehabilitate them.
Okay. Okay, so President Bola Tinubu on Monday defended his 4 tax reform bills currently before the National Assembly. He insisted that the bills, which have become a subject of heated debates with the North particularly rejecting them, are aimed at boosting the nation's revenue. He also emphasized the need for collaboration and not confrontation between the executive and the legislative arms of government to move the nation forward. The roundtable, which was organized by Senator Ajimobi Foundation in collaboration with the Institute of Peace and Strategy Studies, University of Ibadan, had the topic Legislative Oversight in Nigeria, Challenges and Prospects. While speaking to Ochuko, the president had said that despite occasional tensions, we recognize that effective governance is a shared responsibility. Collaboration, not confrontation, must define our interactions as we work towards the collective goal of improving the lives of our people. He finally said that these reforms, when enacted, promises to streamline tax administration, enhance revenue generation, and promote equitable resource allocation in our country. So I think let's give it a chance. The North,
okay. The Sun, Daily Sun. Ozakume Olanukweku hit Judiciary. Again, the sun shines at NMME. All the papers are talking about their own victories at NMME.
You know, when I first saw the Punch, I saw all this. Then I saw Nation. I saw the. Then I saw this. I said, everybody
is celebrating their own. Use your platform.
We didn't win anything.
War against war. Yes, we usually win every year. War over INEC. They will still do the promos very soon. War over INEC plan to train Benin Republic electoral staff. Supreme Court slams ₦5 million fine on ex-presidential candidate. FEC approves free train ride December 20th all to January 5th. Cryptocurrency fraud, EFCC nabbed 193 Chinese, Arabians, and Filipinos. And food inflation rises to all-time high of 39.9%. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, the announcement by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that it would train high-profile members of the Benin Republic Electorate National Autonomy, that's SENA, on how to conduct successful elections has sparked off another round of controversy among Nigerians. Some are saying that there's nothing positive to learn from INEC in Nigeria at this time. So others are also believing that the fact that INEC may not have done creditably well in Nigeria was not enough reason to write it off. So it was for and against. And they are insisting on the electoral umpire having what it takes to train other people. So INEC's chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu, received the 12-member delegation comprising of national commissioners, directors, and critical staff in Abuja yesterday. And he revealed that their mission is to understudy INEC's processes and procedures for conducting elections ahead of its 3 crucial polls comprising legislative and local elections happening in January 2026 and the presidential election in April 2026 as well. So he said the delegation is particularly interested in the legal framework for elections in Nigeria, the design and printing of election materials and forms, the recruitment and training of poll officials, election budgeting, and mode of payment to different service providers, security during elections, the use of technology, the accreditation of local and international observers. But a lot of Nigerians and position are speaking up, saying that INEC could not even conduct properly their own elections in their country. Why do they think they have what it takes to train other people? And what I would say in this case is, does INEC have the capacity to train others?
Absolutely.
They have that capacity. So let's allow them train others. While they are training, they are also modifying. We have many more years, many more elections to go, and we'll see how we can keep, holding them accountable to what they have not done right, and see how they can do it. You don't throw away
the only issue we had with our election last year was that IRF did not upload on time. Every other thing, because every country is looking for, because our own system is much more complicated than a lot of other countries. So there many of them have sent their own people to come and learn from us. So the truth is that we have a good system, just that.
Everything away.
Okay. All right. Let me take the story from legal luminary Michael Zekome was yesterday criticizing the Nigerian judiciary for allegedly giving judgment in several election matters in Nigeria that are bereft of justice. Zekome stated this during his a speech at the Gregory University, Uturu in Abia State. We were saying about delivering the 9th convocation lecture in the institution. He spoke saying that the human rights lawyer regretted that some of the judgments passed on the election petition in recent times were without justice. He was reminding the judiciary that their role is to resolve electoral disputes, to safeguard integrity, fairness, and legality of electoral processes by interpreting and applying electoral laws to address conflicts that emerge during or following elections. And it's important that the judiciary upholds this rule they're supposed to do.
Okay. The Supreme Court has imposed a fine of 5 million naira on former presidential candidate under the platform of the Hope Democratic Party, Mr. Ambrose Albert Owuru, for harassing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with a frivolous and vexatious tweet. Owuru, who contested the 2019 presidential election against former President Muhammad Buhari, was ordered by the Apex Court to pay the sum. It was said that he's a lawyer who was caught in Nigeria in 1984, and he sought to argue his own case wearing his wig and gown. The judge had sent him out to go take out the wig and gown and then come back to argue his case. He was asked why he came before the court again, having had his suit dismissed 3 times. And one of the times, he was also asked to pay our President Tinubu over 40 million naira. And then the Supreme Court, they were really upset with him that he's wasting the court. They lambasted him that he's wasting the court's time. Why is he coming back over and over again? Although he tried unsuccessfully to convince the Apex Court to grant him adequate audience, his explanations were rejected as unconvincing.
Okay.
I watched him on TV.
I don't want to laugh.
They did not even listen to me. Why can you not listen to? Hey, you did not give me time to argue
my case. And they told him that if he continues, they're going to report him to the legal disciplinary committee.
Okay, let's move on to Vanguard. Killer bread. Nigerians risk cancer over use of bromate, says researchers. Alleged defamation. I didn't send anybody to beg Afe Babalawa, says Farutimi. Buhari at 82 by Garba Shehu and Femi Adesina. Tinubu approves new service terms for military personnel. Okwama, CDS orders investigation into leader's death. Okay.
Nigerians are still using, Nigerian bakers are still using bromate to make bread. And, over the years, they've talked about the fact that this high potassium is not good for human consumption. And NAFDAC has been issuing warnings from time to time. So people are now saying NAFDAC should stop issuing warnings. They should just go and close down those places that they are using bromate. Now, we understand one of the reasons they are using it is because it's cost effective. They are able to use just a little to, maximize the production of bread. It helps with the consistency and everything. But then it's not healthy for human consumption. There are a lot of other countries that they've banned it totally. You don't even see it in their bread. And their bread actually is different from the sort of bread that we have here that bromate is used. So the advice is that this is actually causing a lot of cancer in Nigerians, and we should stop eating bread made from bromate. We should close down the shops or the bakers that are still using bromate to bake the bread.
Because it's not written on the...
Yes.
Especially, it comes in a nylon, there's nothing, you don't know what is inside, so you're just eating, so you don't know if you're eating what has bromate or it doesn't have. So Someone like me, I don't like bread like that.
It's one thing for Nigeria to close shut down. It's one thing for Nigerians to take responsibility and say, don't use
buying.
it.
Yeah.
It's okay, you got to stop buying. Like, how many people can they shut down? I mean,
no, but how will I know? How will I know that?
I'm saying the same thing.
Bread, they are made with bromate. Yes. So I think.
So you mean like I get bread?
Yes.
That with that one we knew right from.
The other ones are regulated. So
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are sweet too.
Yeah. So there's something that makes us go for that bromate bread. And it's healthy.
That is all.
Now I know. I
You
won't.
can take.
It's in it.
At the time there was a campaign, there was a strong campaign at the time for that thing against that, but we thought that they are now properly regulated. Let's go on a short break now. When we come back, once our next segment, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
By 20 or 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take.
I choose
Ejeki, close the show, Fadala.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one unavailable by Davido featuring Musiki.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does show dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
The empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You scissors. What is his name?
That woman.
Damn.
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's get to work, man.
And so we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. TVC Entertainment for Pure Entertainment. Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take.
I choose
Ejeki, close the show. Give Adala.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musiki.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does show dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
The empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No,
Sex can never be overrated.
it is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You see us. What is it?
That woman.
Bam, bam. Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's get talk now.
And so we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay tuned to TVC Entertainment for Pure Entertainment.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Thanks for staying with us. So we have with us a 13-year-old Nigerian based in Dubai who is a passionate advocate for sustainable development goals and children's education. Zara has spoken at the United Nations Climate Change Conference and other global stages. She owns Zaralicious Book Club, a friendly book club for young learners. Welcome with us, Zara Ahmed Adetumobi. Welcome to the show. I mean, tell us a bit about your journey so far. I mean, you've been doing this for a minute and it's been such an experience. Tell us a bit how it started and how far you've come.
Okay, so I would like to start by introducing myself. My name is Zahra Ahmed Ajetumabi. I'm originally Nigerian, Yoruba, and I am based in Dubai. I am 13 years old and I'm an advocate for sustainable development and children's education. So my journey started out when I was about 9 years old. And I really wanted a YouTube channel because I saw that, you know, on YouTube, that's where I watch cartoons. And sometimes it would be young children like me acting in those cartoons. So I was like, oh, I could do that too. And then from there, I asked my parents because I can't just go and open a YouTube channel by myself. So my dad's initial response was, Lai, kilo for machine ben, which translates to, no, what do you want to be doing there? But after help from my mom and persuasion, he eventually agreed on a condition that my videos would be based on educational and inspirational content. So from there, I started making videos at malls in Dubai, places in Dubai, because there are so many things to talk about in Dubai.
Nice.
I am awed.
Thank you, Ma.
To be in your presence. So I've watched a couple of your videos and I'm amazed at how you're able to command the audience at a very little age. You know, we have a lot of adults who are looking to learn public speaking, who are very shy when they are put in a group of more than 5 people, they can't even look. And then I see a child standing to speak with so much confidence. Please help us understand, how did you hone those skills over the years?
So I always had a passion for it, you know? If you want to do something, you have to want to do it, because it will show if you're not passionate about something and you're doing it over time. But I actually enjoy speaking to people. And to be honest, before I get on the stage, I'm shaking sometimes. Like before my speeches, I'm trembling. But then, as soon as I get on the stage and I see that there's an audience that's eager to listen to what I'm saying, then the shaking, the trembling, the nervousness disappears. So it depends on the audience, because the reason why you're there is the audience. So once you understand the audience and once you try and engage the audience and once you feel that the audience is hooked to you, then everything's going to be fine. Because when you're speaking, you want someone not only to listen, but you want to acknowledge that they're listening to you.
Right.
You want to connect. So that's exactly how I hone my public speaking skills, and also because of my support system, my parents, and my family who's eager to learn.
Nice. Yes, so I watch a lot of your videos and I see that I can spot your mom and dad anywhere. They accompany you everywhere. So how does that make you feel, like having your parents in the audience, having them guide you and tell you what to do? How do you feel about that?
I feel very happy and honored that my parents are supportive of me and they are loving. Because, you know, a child, like, it's a parent is an indispensable part of a child's upbringing. And I'm really grateful to God that my parents are there for me whenever I need them.
Just go ahead.
I wanted to ask, what would happen if you met a hostile audience? Do you have have you developed a mechanism to overcome that hostile audience?
Hostile audience, so that means like
they're not so friendly.
They're not responding.
They're not
so
responding.
much.
Actually, that did happen to me once during my speeches. And after the speech, I felt like, I feel like people didn't listen to me. But then I realized that I have to try my best. So I'm trying my best to put out the knowledge there. And even if they're a bit unfriendly, as long as my message is out there, that's fine. But what I try to do is I try to make my speeches fit my audience. Like if I know it's a child audience, I won't start talking a lot about statistics because I know that children might not be that interested in it. So my technique is that I think about my audience, think about how my information or my ideas would appeal to them, and that's how I carry out that.
Let's talk about your advocacy, child education, what you do. How did you pick the one that you were interested in? How did you focus or zero in on child education? Is that something you've always wanted to do? And what have you done so far in that regard?
So when I was younger, and even now, I always like to help people, especially children. Whether it's helping them pick up something or anything, I really enjoy helping people and seeing that smile on their face. So as I started making my videos, I noticed that people were learning from it. And I, myself, am passionate about learning. Like, I really enjoy learning. So, as I said, my dad gave me one condition for the videos, which was that they would be based on educational and inspirational content. So when I realized that I was helping children with education, I felt that, yes, this is what I should be doing.
What are you teaching them?
I'm teaching them different things, morals, values, about believing in God, about sustainability and humanity. So then I noticed that, yes, this is what I should be doing. The children are the future. We are the future. The youth are the future. So we should be able to empower ourselves. I should be able to help my peers and uplift them as well.
So when I listened to some of your videos, I wasn't listening to a child. I was listening to an old soul. You are wise beyond your years. And it's not just about reading, because I have quite a number of young people around me who read, and I hear them. But it seems like it's something more. You were cut out very early to do this, and that's why you're flourishing in it. And I'm really, really proud and happy in support of your parents as well. Proud and happy to have met you in real time, right? But I'm also curious, how do you handle schoolwork and being a child with all of these things that you do? Are you able to balance it? What's the modality in place in your home to ensure that you still retain your childhood? So you don't end up like Michael Jackson later on, who complains that he did not have his childhood. Just kidding, by the way. But how do you manage all of those?
Yes, so my social media page is not handled by me. Okay. So it's handled by my parents, and that was another condition my dad gave, that I wouldn't be handling the social media because as a child, him and my mom have decided that I shouldn't be on social media, and that's the reason why right now I still don't have a phone yet.
Okay.
So another thing is that I don't have like a schedule, like on Sunday I have to make a video. I make a video whenever I feel like doing it. So let's say I'm not feeling well today, or I just don't feel like making a video for now. There's no pressure on me. So I just go with the flow. And also,
your schoolwork?
My schoolwork, yes. So as for my schoolwork, with the measures in place that I don't really have pressure on me, I'm able to do my schoolwork, and sometimes it's my schoolwork that helps me do what I'm doing, or vice versa. So,
Okay.
Sorry, did you say you don't have a phone?
yes.
So how do you do your videos?
Oh, my parents record it. Yeah.
And post. I like that. Amazing. So having had the opportunity to travel around the world, be at different events and functions, and met amazing people and dignitaries, what do you think are the best advices or important advices that these dignitaries have given you? Why do you think some of the advices are important? Because in one of your videos, I even saw at the UBA events, you met Satoni, you met Okonjo-Iweala. So, what advices have they given you, and which of them is important to you?
Okay. When I was in New York for the United Nations Climate Conference, I met the Energy Commissioner for Nigeria. And he told me that the youth are not the leaders of tomorrow. Rather, we are the leaders of today. So that really hit me, because it's true if you think about it. The actions that we're doing now, whatever we do, is not only going to affect us tomorrow, it will also show some effect today. So that was one of the most...
Fantastic. Let me take this call from Kano. Akande, thanks for calling. You're live.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
Wow. My greetings to every mommy in the house and the young generation coming up. This makes me believe there is still social control, even abroad. Yes. I'm very impressed. The statement that makes me to call is that my mom controls my social media. And here we're still arguing. Don't give her phone, no. Don't give her phone, no. Emma phone, no. But look, the parents still have time to control her. And now that same phone is being used to rebuild even another people's lives. No, I need to clap for the parents and even for the girls herself. Thank you, everyone.
So Zara, let me ask you about the future. Where do you hope this advocacy will take you to? What are your dreams and plans for the future?
You mean for me or for other people?
You.
Me. In the future, what I want to be is an entrepreneur. But I know that there are many entrepreneurs, and there will be many entrepreneurs. So what I want to do differently for myself is to have that feeling of fulfillment that I have helped people. And I want to see, physically helping people, whether it's developing their community or businesses that use sustainable mechanisms to function. That's what I want to see for myself in the future. And I want to see a world where everybody's educated and the youth engage in developmental activities and productive activities. Because, of course, what we see in our world is going to affect what's in us.
Sorry, Amaka. Do you still have time to play and be a child?
Because that's also a place I wanted to ask. So we're curious. What's your typical day life like? Your typical day. What's it like?
Aside from seeing presidents, stuff like that.
So I have plenty of time to relax and enjoy. I have two siblings, Aliyah and Abdurrahman Khalifa, and we're like a trio, the perfect trio. So a daily, what I do in my daily life, of course, aside from going to school, after I come back from school, I, of course, relax, eat lunch, pray, take some Quran classes. I pray 5 times a day, yes. So it's not like one time. Of course, it's split across. So after that, after my Quran class, and maybe if I have some work, we will go outside to play. Sometimes we go to the malls. Sometimes we play football, badminton, and we go out. There are a lot of places that we could go to in Dubai. So we enjoy doing those things.
Here you have a caller, Ali, for calling from Ogun State. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Hello.
Good morning. You're live.
Morning. Zara. If your parents gives you advice sometimes.
On what?
Sorry, can you repeat that again? The last word.
Your parents give advice on what?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes, my parents give me advice nearly all the time.
What kind of advice?
So the type of advice that they give me, it varies across different things, different aspects. They talk to me a lot about, for example, why I don't have a phone. They advise me on the friends that I pick. They advise me on respect, how I should respect people, and what respect does to me as an individual. And there are so many times that they give me advice, like I can't even count.
Are your siblings younger or older than you?
Both of them are younger than me.
You're the oldest.
Yes.
You're the first.
That's a good example.
I'm telling you.
Thank you.
I just had to ask you, I was going to ask you something, but I just lost my train of thought. You're going to say something?
Yes. So I know you're not homeschooled, are you?
No.
You're not. So you're in school, and your peers see you. How do they relate to you, knowing that you're a sort of celebrity? Does that also affect how you relate to them?
No. In fact, I do not like being called a celebrity. Like, I really don't like that.
Okay.
And not a lot of people in my school know what I do.
Oh.
So maybe a few of my classmates know, of course, because at some point I traveled during school. So, of course, they had to say, wait, you went to New York? How? You didn't just go to New York. So, of course, I had to explain to them what I do. And it doesn't really affect my relations with them because I am a normal child. I'm a normal girl who goes to school. Yeah. So, yes.
The question I wanted to ask earlier was, what are some of the things your parents made you do at a younger age? You know, what kind of books did you read, or what kind of things did they expose you to? Because there are lots of people watching right now, they're thinking, okay, how can I get my own 13-year-old to speak like this? How can I get my own 10-year-old to have a purpose or to have an idea or sense of where they're going to? So are there certain things your parents did for you were much younger that you feel maybe had also influenced where you are today?
Yes. So one thing my parents did for me is they spent a lot of time with me. They spent a lot of time with my siblings too. And they foster a loving relationship in our family. So it's a calm environment, and whenever we feel like telling them something, or whenever we have ideas or thoughts, they're open to listening. And you know what a child needs is someone who, their parents who listen to what they have to say and know that they're there for them. So that's one of the things my parents did, and also fostering reading. So not only just reading, like, well, go and read your book, especially with my siblings now, because they're younger, but they'll also read with them. Like they say, oh yeah, Khalifa, come, let's read a book. And they'll read it together. And also limiting the use of social media. So like we don't watch, we do watch once in a while on Saturdays. That's our movie night. And we also go out a lot, because going out, it forms different neural connections in our brain. And by the way, neurons are just a very important element in our brain. So
you are so good. Say those neurons. Go ahead, darling.
Yeah, so when we go out and when we have different activities and a fostering, loving environment, then of course it's very easy for us to thrive and flourish.
Yeah. Okay, I have a caller. I can't remember my caller's name. Caller, thanks for calling. You're live. Uchenna, go ahead, please, from Canada. Good morning, Uchenna.
Thank you for taking my call.
Yeah. Go ahead, you're live. It's a bit delayed, so go ahead, please.
It's wonderful to see a young girl like this, coming out so bold and encouraging the younger one. I just want to ask her if she understands why her dad was concerned about her opening up our YouTube account.
Get that? I didn't get
Yeah,
that.
so when my parents were concerned about me opening a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yes. So my parents are private people. They want to live their lives like they don't really want to, be like that. So my parents also knew the disadvantages of a child being on social media. And they didn't want me to just go on YouTube and say, this is what I ate. I had chicken today, I had jollof rice today, I brushed my teeth, I went to the mall, So that's the main reason why, because they wanted to protect me as a child. I'm still quite young, and that's why.
Fantastic. We'll have to wrap up with you, but let me want to say something.
I wanted to say, like I said, so what's the handle on social media so that people's children, if people want their children to go watch, you know, what you're doing, and for their kids to learn, yes, and also if they want to watch, people are interested, so how can they see your videos, what you're doing?
My tag on Instagram and TikTok is at ZahraLicious8, ZahraLicious8.
Well done. Congratulations on the work.
Thank you, ma'am.
You the best.
Someone, Oluwaseun, is saying we should advocate for your parents to come on your view. Maybe they want your parents to teach
us,
other parents. But just one last question. How are your grades? You're a great student. It's a stupid question, but you need to know.
No. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Congratulations. Well done.
It has to be, too.
All right. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.
And let us know what else you need us to help you to project, and we'll be happy to support you.
Thank you.
That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, Fadala.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo!
Thanks for staying with us. So we're going to take a few moments to celebrate a few Nigerians who are doing amazing work internationally and making us proud. So a video was going viral a few days ago where we saw a young Nigerian model, Nwagjagu Samuel, has become the first African and Nigerian to win the prestigious Mr. International title. Mr. International title actually is an international male beauty pageant that is, was created in 2006, along with its rival contest, Mr. World. This pageant is one of the 2 largest male beauty pageants in the world in terms of the number of national level competitions. Mr. International organization was a Singapore-based owned organization by the former president and late founder Alan Slim. So this was really a groundbreaking event when he won on December 14th. Also yesterday we celebrated Nigerian star Ademola Lookman, who has been named the African Player of the Year at the prestigious 2004 Confederation of African Football Awards. We also celebrated Chiamaka, who also retained her title. So these are Nigerians doing amazing work. And the reason why it's so important for us to celebrate Nigerians doing well abroad is because in recent times there's been a debate over, should we be proudly Nigerian? Should we not be proudly Nigerian? Should we accept our history from where we're coming from, or accept the new world we're living in? Or should we celebrate our roots or totally deny our roots because, hey, sometimes our roots didn't participate in our success? So all that debate has been going in and out. So sometimes when we see Nigerians who are doing well, it's good for us to take a moment to celebrate them. So let's watch this video of Samuel when he was announced winner of the Mr. International 2024.
Left. Guys, please step forward. So now I'm gonna announce who's gonna be the new Mr. International 2024. You guys have done an amazing job and worked really hard for this moment. And listen carefully, if the winner cannot fulfill his duty, the first runner-up will take his place. Is it going to be Vietnam or Nigeria? And now, the new Mr. International 2024 is Nigeria! Congratulations, Nigeria! You are the new Mr. International 2024. Great job! Congratulations, and please give it up for our first runner-up, Vietnam as well. Congratulations, Nigeria. And now allow me to welcome our reigning Mr. International 2023, Kim Goodburn. We're gonna pass through his title to our new Mr.
I mean, it's always proud to see our flag.
I don't like white his face.
I love.
What don't you like about my face?
Like that. Right.
I love with our flag is flown that way. There were actually 46 contestants from different parts of the world. What? Came together and he became the number one. And congratulations to him. I mean, it was a proud moment for those, because when you see 2 or 3 Nigerians raising the flag, just like he just went with a family, nobody will believe in him.
Yeah.
It's just this close family members that will follow him. Let us just follow you. You did your dream. And then he wins, you know. But what are your thoughts on this? This guy, let's see if you...
First of all, let me help my Anambra brother.
Don't claim him. No.
You know how they say Igbo people are fine, Anambra people are fine. You can see that.
Oh my God.
Anambra, you should
Anambra, yes. He's from Anambra.
Don't Google him.
You Google it. See the points, everything.
Understood.
Oh, congratulations. You've made us proud, and I know for this next 1 year, you're going to bigger things. Your way. I'm so proud of you.
Come to Nigeria now so that we can celebrate him.
Yeah, so when I was watching that video, my heart skipped. Yes,
she's walked those shoes.
I've done that in different platforms. I did MBGN as well. And I know the tension when they're about to announce the results. No matter how much how good you think you've done, you can never tell. It can swing anyway. So I felt like I was there, just waiting. Let him call his name. Let him call his name.
So he's the very first black man.
I never finished.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were going to go ahead. Let me let you finish.
So I was excited knowing how that can pan out, and the fact that Nigerians are really doing well. Nigerians are doing amazing, and I'm proud to be a Nigerian every day. I'm not sitting by and asking what has Nigeria done for me. I am Nigeria. What have I done for me? What have I done for people around me? I'm focusing on that, and I know that in every strata of life, wherever you go, you find Nigerians at the top. They are doing well. We have the bad ones who are spoiling the names, but that should not cover everything that Nigerians are achieving. And that's why I'm happy that we're having this conversation to celebrate this man who has gone out there, whether he's the one that bought his form himself, whether he's his parents that sent him to school, it doesn't matter. He's a Nigerian through and through, and we're celebrating him. And the poise, you mentioned that in when you were talking about it, he's a model. He's been trained to stand. The boy is fine. Let us hold it here.
Let me take Ademola Lukman's video before I come to YK. And also Chiamaka's. Let's see those videos. Hopefully you can also celebrate them.
You think he's been blessing me with...
Hey, congratulations to Ademola Lukman. I mean, what's in the air? Nigerians just everywhere. I don't know what's going on. I think we have another video. Let's see the Chiamaka's video. Let's see that video. See.
From day one, I really want to say a very big thank you. And lastly, to my adopted dad, Prince Kazim Eletu, I really want to say a very big thank you for everything you've been doing for me. And thanks a lot to the organizers of this award. Thank you so much.
All right, so really much, it's just celebrating and highlighting Nigerians who are doing well abroad. And it's always good to remind ourselves that we are stars. We are stars. It's just that, unfortunately, I think it was one of our guests told us, Mr. Dr. Olumide said yesterday, that there are few things that determine a person's growth. Your geography can impede you sometimes. Yeah. So it depends on you. So if you're an alligator in Nigeria, if you're a cockroach in Nigeria, you can't become, if you're a lizard in Nigeria, you can't become an alligator elsewhere. It means that, but some people, you now use an example of a certain shark that if you confine that shark to an aquarium, it only can't go past that aquarium. If you take that same shark to a different place, it's able to blow up. So the Nigerians are like that. Sometimes when we go into an enabling environment, we shine, and we really, really shine well.
We're shining here as well. We just need to make our environment more conducive for a lot of us to shine. Not everybody would find their ways out of the shores of Nigeria. Not everybody has a destiny outside the country. For some people, it's a conversation they never want to have. They are here, they are okay here. Just make it easier for them to flourish here and shine as well. When they live here, they go that place, go shine, come back here now. It's still part of it. And let's celebrate one person's success is all collective. Of our success.
Waiki, I haven't heard from you.
I was just reading some of the messages, and Oluwaseun Olatunde again says, on Lukman, the gown, it's the ashoke and the language for me. For him, he loved, and that's, for me, I loved that he was wearing the green ashoke, and he wore it proudly.
Although I was like, he looked a bit awkward,
Why?
I didn't think he looked awkward.
He looked
I think he looked regal.
Yeah, regal, yeah.
Awkward. What I meant awkward, I meant is that he was working. You could tell that he's not a normal. He doesn't usually wear it. A normal.
It's like there are people. A lot of people are shining here in Nigeria. We just need to continue to project our own and a lot of positive impact, and people that are shining. More positive information and news should be put out there.
And again, Amaka, I think we have to be deliberate. You see, Nigeria can be hard. It's a given. We know, but there's got to be some kind of deliberacy in ensuring. I don't know if that's the right word. Intentionality in being conscious of what you say about Nigeria, how you project Nigeria. Yes, you might be in a foreign land sometimes, but you know your history, you know the things have happened. Nobody's going to force you to celebrate Nigeria, but what you can do, you don't even say anything, then you condemn. Because there's some people that live in that country. We are still here. Some of us are still here, and we are hoping that this country will be better for our children. But for those of us who have the opportunity to leave, if you don't have anything good to say about Nigeria, don't say anything.
You paint us with a brush. You paint everybody with a brush.
Yes.
And anytime they see that green, It's that look of, is it not what your people are doing?
Yeah.
So we need to take a cue from the Americans.
But have you heard of...
Let me finish. Oh, okay, sorry. Take a cue on the Americans on how they used their entertainment to project themselves as being superpowers, as being amazing. Once you do like this, police has landed. Once you do like this, when you now go into the country, I have people that are living there. It's not so. Yeah. But we don't know that.
I just wanted to say, one bad egg will spoil, and that is what happens. That is what I have against people who don't project us properly. If you put a rotten egg inside a basket of good eggs, what will happen? All the eggs will become rotten. Yeah. Then you have the crab mentality too, where you are pushing, the one crab is trying to come out, the others are... So we need to make a conscious effort. So I'm not saying that we're not doing good things, but if you have one person that is doing 419, he's the one that's going to make headline. You put Lukman and him together, he's the one that will make headline on CNN or BBC or any of those stations.
True.
Yeah.
But you guys are
so we have to make... Sorry, Amaka, we have to make that conscious effort.
But we need to focus on us in Nigeria here, projecting ourselves positively, being intentional about who is shining and what is shining. Let's also start from, because if you have a culture within yourself and your environment where you're projecting positivity, when you go out there, you carry that same energy outside.
And government can't do that for us.
I mean, government
cannot project Nigeria for you.
No,
it is you. No. You, Nigerian, that must project Nigeria yourself. Government, they have their own business. But we, as a people, we also must be...
The business of government is Nigeria. Morayo, I don't
know where you're coming from.
I want to hear why you keep this.
If government goes out and they're disgracing us...
Who is government? Who knows your government abroad? Wait. If Wike enters... train in nobody knows he's wicked. They don't give a 2 cents if he's wicked. So to anybody who sees him in the subway, he's a Nigerian, he's a black Nigerian, period. Yes, okay. So the point is that he as a human being must project who he is as a Nigerian, regardless of your government or no government. Nobody knows your government anyway.
When you go out on official duty.
Thank you.
Official duty.
Doesn't he go on official duty?
He does.
When you go out as a Nigerian on official duty, a government official on official duty, if you do not project your country well, if you not give this good positive projection of your country, they're going to look down on everybody. Look, I would give you an example. There was one, whether UN or something, that they had abroad, and all the Oyibo people, they were coming with small car, and when it came to the African,
they
will first of all take the whole hotel. And the Oyibos were saying, and these people, the ones coming, they have to come to beg for money. They are taking the whole hotel. They are coming in limousine. They are coming in this. They are coming in that. The delegation of 100. Come on.
Let me even.
That is projection.
Yes.
When you don't project yourself well, you will. Your bad projection will come on the rest of us. They will look.
Exactly. Now, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Don't even go there.
Take up a leadership position. It gives you a sort of influence that the common man does not have. So when we're preaching to the common man to do your best, make sure you have integrity, make sure you have this, make sure you have that, to preserve yourself and your country's name. We are giving double to the leaders because they're the ones that have the opportunity to travel the most. They're the ones that have opportunity to go for healthcare the most. They're the ones that have yes. They are the ones people see the most. How many times does you and I go to those places where we are projecting outside the country?
Let me
just
take
a few times.
Dr. Bello
never travel for the rest of their life.
Dr. Bello, you're live. Dr. Bello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you people are doing a very good job.
Thank you.
We're happy. You are doing a good job in lending Nigeria's image. And you are also doing a great diplomacy in Nigeria, which is good.
Thank you.
Yes. You see, Nigerians are great and we are doing very well, especially outside the country. And we have so many people who can celebrate. We are proud of, a country where we have celebrities, we have so many people doing very well. And I think we should be able to project them and also to show that these people are Nigerians and they are doing well and they are proud of Nigeria.
Thank you, Dr. Bello. Okay, that last point you made concerning our leaders living, yeah, I can concede to that. You're right.
You better concede.
No, I can. Wait, let me hear me out. But I would also say that they're not the only ones that do that. You can argue that artists have their own money, they make their own money. But the truth is that if you compare the way even our own celebrities, how the kind of life of opulence they live and how they spend cash abroad, it's totally different from even their counterparts abroad. It's a mentality. That's why I keep saying it's not good for us to always say, the leaders, because they came from this same crop of Nigerians. Be it that same Nigerians, be it a private person, be it a music artist, be it a politician, be it a government, or whatever it is. We all have that similar mentality where I have small $100 million here, let me do it through a party in New York, let me big limousines, we all have that mentality. So it's always easier to single out, the government officials did it. But guess what? The guys also do it. With their counterparts abroad, who are also artists, who are also celebrities, don't always have to do that.
You don't see Jay-Z, you don't see Beyonce, you don't see
it's not all the time they went above that. No, there are people who are, so let me make the point. There are people who are responsible entertainers who still make money and spend their money, but not the way our own people do it all the time. So the point is that anybody can be bad. We have to
Can I talk? Mario, you cannot even compare government official with individual money, celebrity or no celebrity, or how an individual chooses to spend their hard-earned money. You cannot even compare that. Why? A government official is responsible for the citizens, accountable to the citizens. It is the taxpayers' money. So you cannot even begin to compare that a celebrity spend their money. Don't you see in America? Do you want to compare Beyonce, Jay-Z, all this, how they spend their money? Should not be any reason for comparison. A government official and taxpayers' money. You want to compare it with someone that is working hard. If I make my money, I spend anyhow I want. So
yes, your money.
But there's no responsibility I'm trying to understand the responsibility. Go ahead.
What do you call responsibility? Because you don't like certain things does not mean another person does not like it. We are here in this our Nigeria current situation. Some people are throwing birthday parties and they're spending big money. Some are doing burials and they're spending big money. It's the same thing. It's what they see as important to them. So you cannot stop an individual from enjoying what this person sees that will make me happy. I've gone hard to work for this money and now I want to spend in this way to relax and enjoy my money. You now tell the person no, it's irresponsible.
Yes.
No. It cannot be. Because it cannot be irresponsible.
Let me tell you why it's irresponsible.
No. We always assume.
Let me tell you why. You've given the point.
That the person who is rich here does not have charities that he's doing because he's spending his money. So we want to tell him that, are you not seeing the poor people around there? Even Jesus said there will always be the poor amongst you. So allow people to do what they want to do and also have an opportunity to enjoy what they want to enjoy. The problem is, because the government have failed in such a way, we're not looking at other people, we're just grasping at straws. We're looking at who do we pass this blame to? Who do we hold responsible for this? Hold the right people responsible for that. When they do what is needed for them to do.
We don't have time to go ahead. Because this is something I really wanted to address. I need to. There's a point. You have a point.
Can I help you?
Okay, very quickly. Why can
I help you?
There was a point I don't want to lose it, but go ahead.
Okay, no, make the point. Then I will help you.
The point I wanted to make is that I'm not lost my train of thoughts. Go ahead, YK. You start.
Let me help you. You see, I will help you and disagree with you again.
It's okay.
So, what has happened over the years, from when I was a kid till today, is we have watched our leaders.
Oh, jeez.
True. Listen, we have watched our leaders
from it.
Have this flamboyant lifestyle. So we have copied them. I am not saying that I don't agree with if you have money, just flaunt it and show it. I don't agree with it.
That's not
even if
that's what you just said.
Listen now.
You have to spend their money.
Your own money, even if you, because for me, where there are so many poor people, and you are showing that, oh, I'm better than you because I have this, I have that. I don't agree with it. Let me tell you why. Because who are you showing off to? You are showing off to someone that cannot afford it. You are showing off to somebody who tomorrow, because he has seen you do it, is going to go and steal, to come and steal from you, or come and kill you.
Not every spending is show off.
Okay, so let me
see where I can't blame him or her is where they have watched over the years our leaders do
money.
use our money. They will stand down, they will sit down, they will pause, they will wear gold. You will be looking, inside this poverty, you are doing this. You leader, you are the one that is going to show me now, because as a leader, you are my parents.
You know why, let me tell you why I didn't want to go into this deeper conversation, because for me, a lot of rich people we see in Nigeria are spending fake money, because most of their money is not really helping to develop our economy. You see, how many people are productive? The only money I truly respect in this country, is somebody who is producing to sell and collect money. Every other money is questionable. It's debatable, it's arguable, but it's true that many of us are just benefits from opportunities. Oh, you know somebody, I know somebody give a contract, give a percentage. There's really nothing you're contributing to the economy. So all these rich people that we're celebrating, half of them, their money for me is substance-less. For me. But you see, it's not a conversation for today, because we are all just spending money. Oh, they're rich, let the rich breathe, let the rich breathe. Listen, if you want to be truly nationalistic, if you want to truly focus on what's going to make this country and stop being selfish, let us be true to ourselves. Many of us, we are not doing things the right way, and we must be able to question ourselves. But it's a conversation for a whole new day. I would like to dig in deeper, but we don't have time because we have a guest who's waiting for us. But it's a conversation we need to have. I'm taking this conversation in a different angle, because it's always easy. Let the rich people spend money. Okay, should we now find out who are rich? Who are the rich people? Do we have rich people? God bless you. Do we have real rich people here? Real money. This money, is it entering the economy? It's not. Of this money I've seen, how many are they entering the economy? Where are they putting it? This is the conversation. We have to go on a break. My sister. When we come back, we continue to have our show. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
to pure entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and for my jammies. Also,
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one metal.
At this point, I contest my jammies.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, G for that long.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym to get fat. Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No. Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too.
Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You see some sports.
That woman.
Damn.
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's catch up.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Entertainment for pure entertainment.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the
So fake news is one of the major setbacks in every society. It fuels hatred, especially in multi-ethnic and religious countries such as ours. Joining us on the show to discuss more is Comrade Babatunde Ashapajima. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
So we know you were such an advocate against fake news, hate speech. Tell us a bit about this, your advocacy.
Thank you. It's good to also appreciate the stars that I'm seated here with. No doubt you are the leaders in our society, and more power to your elbows.
Yes.
I quite appreciate you and commend you.
Thank you.
Yeah, once again, I'm Comrade Babatunde Ashafa, popularly known as Comrade Ashafa, aka Superstar Ambassador. And of course, I am a man of many parts. I am the president, Action Against Fake News Network, having. And I'm also coordinator, Civil Society Club of Nigeria, CISOCON. And of course, I'm also the foremost secretary, Civil Liberties Organizations, that is CLO. And of course, I'm a national mobilizer of Nigerian Labour Congress, NSC. So advocacy has been all around my life. And then the issue at the moment, which is fake news, we look at it that what we went through before we finally privileged to have democracy, we should not allow anybody, any group, any people to drag us to back that era of military rule. And of course, if you ask me very well, the latest form of destruction in the country, now as we speak, is fake news. And if you look at the happenings, I think since this nascent democracy, you can agree with me that substantially the latest form of trouble in the country, the only tools they use now is fake news. And if you look at it very well, even the problem that we are being confronted with politically, I'm talking in the aspect of voters apathy. A lot of scholars, a lot of body have also been asking questions. Why are we having recurrent of such number dropping down? And to my surprise, nobody have really provided answer. And I want to tell the whole world, I want to tell Nigerian authority that what accountable for voter happening in the country is fake news. And of course, if that is... Say that? Yes. The way, the fake news sponsors and the fake news anchor, go about their business. And of course, it's important to let us know, because the way you define an issue, we also, message the way you are going to solve the problem. To us, in Action Against Fake News Network, fake news is a sophisticated criminal enterprise used to bringing people down, bringing society down, bringing country down. And of course, you agree with me, we are just lucky as a country, because whatever happened to Africa affect Nigeria. Whatever affect Nigeria affect Africa. You can understand what happened about, just about 4 years ago, when they say the Nigerian president is President Muhammadu Buhari as, Jubril of Sudan. And we are only just lucky to get out of that. So for us, we need to understand that the only problem, the major problem Nigeria is confronted with now is fake news.
Let me get a few questions.
We know that fake news is a barrier in terms of nation building, causing and fueling ethnic and religious tensions. So what mechanisms are in place, or what mechanisms are you and your team put in place to be able to distinguish between the real news and fake news? Because even at some point in time, I'm an educated person. I even bought into the idea that a former president, maybe there's something going on. So that they sold it so well. So what mechanisms are in place for us to be able to distinguish between the truth and fake?
Thank you. To us, in Action Against Fake News, our mandate is to promote synergy and cooperation in crisis management, enlightenment, and entertainment. And to us, if you look at the proper, issue, you will understand that we need much of that enlightenment, as we have really said. And what we have decided, what we have done so far, so good. We have marked out about 4 or 5 strategies. One, we have what we call musical concerts that we are taking to every state of the federation. The purpose of that is to enlighten the Nigerian citizen.
Who is the artist, the musical? Which artists are you coming?
On that, come again?
Which artists are coming for the concerts that you're planning?
Of course, I can't just throw my basket open, but I think very soon also I will keep you posted on that.
So because of time, I would like the other ladies also send a few questions because of time.
Yeah, so I wanted to know the progress you've made so far with this organization that talks against fake news. Which organizations have you collaborated with? What sort of conversations have you had, and where have you moved from when you started and where it is now? Do you think you've made progress?
Yes, thank you so much. I think at this point in time, I will also appreciate we do tributes for the Inspector General of Police. That is Mr. Kayode Ogbechukwu, MPM, PSD, for giving us, a man of capacity, a man of competence, a man of compassion and character, and a person of AIG, Adegoke, Mustafa Fayoade. So too, that is MNI PSC. What we have done so far, Sontun is in charge of Lagos and Ogun State. And of course, these are versatile states. If you get to Sontun now, you will not need Action Against Fake Network, don't need any introduction. Because at their doors, you will see the stickers that we have launched. And then we also have excellence, profolks in Sontun. That is Mr. Baku, who has also enlightened their mayor about fake news, what constitutes fake news, how can we also safeguard this so that it will not be shooting trouble into society. And to also my greatest surprise, he do call me often and say, "Come, please, bring more stickers." Even our mayor, when I share the sticker, they want to put on their doors, they want to put on their car, they will be asking, "Please, we need more." And one luckily for me said they were giving him money. He said, "Comrade, they are giving more money that we need this, we need that." I said, "Okay, Mr. Baku, we will get it right in the country." And of course, patriotic Nigerians, they reside there, they're everywhere. Yeah. And I must comment.
One of the reasons why I agreed to bring you on the show is because I know that you are very patriotic. And I see Nigeria on you. You're having a Nigeria scarf. I see you're dressed almost like an artist. So I wanted you to touch a bit on that, because I know you have a song that you created on this advocacy. Could you tell us a bit about that? You don't want to talk about that?
Of course. We have what we call musical advocacy. And I'm also happy that Sister Tenny is also on seat, because that's a leader in our own right. We are going to do more collaboration on that. We are part of our strategy, because Nigerian is tired of grammar. Even to us too, we are tired of grammar. I've been speaking grammar for almost 25 years.
Wow.
In my constituency, how many fans do I have? But something just prompted me is high time you also include, music. You take the medium of music. And I want to tell you now, the number of fans have gone. Even now that people are just getting gradually to know us, there is power in music. And of course, I give coffee. I also brought copy of that music for us to see that we have done our own part. And of course, the management of TVC is in their court now to also add values and to do more on that. So the larger society can also understand with the kind of creativity, the kind of a message we put into that, the qualities of that productions. I think, Sister Yeni, you'll be very proud of this album, the musical. Our brand in musical advocacy. And I'm telling Nigerians, because what we have promised, we have said we are going to brand, that is, over 70% of Nigerian population as anti-fake news ambassador and anti-fake news campaigner. Nigeria cannot die, and will not allow any man of the country to shoot this country down. So by the time everybody is up and doing, you know who is your enemy, how to tackle your enemy, then we have a better tomorrow, we have a better future.
So I hope that, aside from just the music, there are also times within the show where you promote dialogue, for people to understand people's perspective, and also to impact and teach them, to be able to, like I said, a mechanism for them to be able to question certain news that come out. Because if people can't really distinguish between the truth and fake news, how do they know? It's easy for the market woman or the market people to just pick up,
believe whatever they hear,
because it's easier for them to just believe it. So there must be a way where you say, okay, before you need to go to TVC to confirm. When you hear something,
to fact check.
You need to be able to fact check. You need to be able to collaborate with media, local media houses, and everything, to be able to tell people when you're talking to them that even if you hear something, you need to fact check it. Go to social places. These are reliable media houses that you can fact check. Are you doing that?
Yes, of course. Let me show you this. This is what we call subscriber booklet against fake news. What we tend doing, or what we are doing with this, is to really give proper education Number one.
I'll come to you in a second. I'll tell my producers if we can play the video. This is only very short. We're going to come back. We'll see if we can play the video so you can see what we need to do as collective Nigerians to support the advocacy against fake news. That's going to short break. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your View and
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and for my jam. So
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
Ta leshu awani. Oje mi. Ifu genius awani. Abẹ́ ni a mọ̀ wọ́n.
Okay, so we're going to try to play the video in the chat, but tell us about this booklet you're holding.
Yes, this is what we. I think let's everybody hold what I mean.
Okay, all right. Subscribers against fake news.
Okay. Like a journal?
Yes. So what we mean by this is guarantee that we have to brand over 70% of Nigerian population as anti-fake news ambassador, an anti-fake news campaigner in Nigeria. And what happens is that Nigeria will be free, will be full in control of its destiny, will be free in control of its tomorrow, where you and I, the government, and every government institutions will understand that Nigeria is on the march towards that greater as the father of Africa. So in schools, in all our people in schools, when I say schools, secondary schools and universities, we are going to take this campaign there. And of course...
But this is an exercise book.
No, they want the... Okay.
It's more like a journal, so I think it's for you to write inside. What are we supposed to do?
What you do is your name, and your signature, and your signature and your message.
Okay.
This is where that enlightenment will come into play. Before you sign this, we will enlighten you, and it is you that will now con your own message, how you want that fake news to be taken.
I'm told the video is available now. Let's just say just a few seconds video, just support the advocacy against fake news.
Ta lè ṣu àwọn ni kò ṣe mí. Ifun genius àwọn ni abẹ́ ni a mọ̀ wọ́n. Rumor mongers àwọn ni. Fake news pusher àwọn ni. No be today. Egocentric àwọn ni. Cowardice àwọn ni. Money-centric àwọn ni. Materialistic àwọn ni. Bango. Who is the devil? The evil genius. Mongas àwọn àtàwọn fake news pusher. Bàbá sàlẹ̀ egocentric. Àgbàyà káwádó. Oníyẹ̀yẹ̀ money-centric. Everybody materialistic. That do not like explosion and confrontation. That will be shaking the bodies like that. Talish. Tani spoiler. Tani damagers. Enemy of progress. Talish. Tani spoiler.
Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN.
So that's the video.
That explains your outfit.
You're an artist.
Show the glove. Show the glove. Show the glove. Yeah.
So why did you think that was necessary for you to advocate against fake news?
I said earlier before, you know, people like leader Adam Bushiomale, if we were to be in the union that I went into musical advocacy, I know it will make sure that I promoted beyond the soul of Africa. Because what does that 2-3 minutes video does? It brings people inquisitiveness about the artists, about the organizations. With this little of what you have just done.
You have to come for the father, son, and
with this little
You've run out of time. Comrade, thank you very much for coming.
Yes,
of course.
Comrade, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. We wish you the best on advocacy on this, and hope that indeed Nigeria is able to conquer these spirits of fake news.
Yeah, so please 1 minute. Let's 2-3 Busa for Inspector General Egbeto.
No, we cannot do that. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Okay.
Let's dance to it.
Time has gone. We just time.